Start of the third term. Umpire throws the ball in the air for Baden and Hybens. Hybens gets it down. Muir, Brandon Gardner off the wing. Went towards the ball, couldn't take it with him. Holwell got one high. Umpire said yes. And it will be his free kick in the middle. Plays on quickly. Dangerous kick. Hutchinson. It's touched off the boot. Falls into the arms of Best. Gets through some traffic. Goes out wide. Good kick towards Bowman. Doesn't sit for him though. Wiseman bears down on him, but gets around easily. Bowman goes from left half forward, inside 50. Rusty takes a diving mark. Gerard takes it and will shoot for goal from 35 out, close to the boundary line in the left forward pocket. On the wrong side for his left foot, but see if he can squeeze it through. Breeze seems to have dropped after that few showers of rain that we've had.
Well, it probably is at the wrong side, but you would think he's had a lot of shots from there at training and practice. He should be pretty confident.
Comes in, keeps it low, and kicks a behind, which has been the story of the day so far for the home side. They go to 3-13-31, and they lead Thompson 2-3-15. And that is on the Grandi Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard. Minute and a half played.
At least I've started a fresh line now for their points, so we're right. So Hodgson now doing the kicking and duties as he's done for the day, and he goes straight down the middle. Wiseman will be the target. Grundle in front. Wiseman
good mark.
Took the mark, and
fair play, this young kid.
Young kid, that's
only
a good
38.
He'd appreciate that. Ball into the middle of the ground. It's picked up by Murray's tackle. Brought down in a tackle. Got the ball out the back. Picked up by Lowe. Got out of trouble now. Goes across the ground. Jones had to sit under it. Went over the top of his head. Went back and collected it. Got through the tackle into the forward line. Goes looking towards Seddon in the pocket. Has to pick it up. Can't keep it in the field of play. And there's going to be a ball up or a ball in to take place, I should say.
Those little things keep chipping in my head, though, Jason. I know you reckon he's a great player, but he never got back on Jones then. And Jones is sitting on his own. He's still got to do those things.
So the ball thrown in by the umpire. Jones taps the ball down. Coming through was Manganelli. Couldn't pick it up cleanly. Holwell's there at ground level. He's pushed off the ball now. Ball ricochets out of the contest. Scott fell over his own feet, gave it to McLeish, went to Kittle. He got the ball back, and it goes to Manganelli. Good clean pick up there. Hodgson goes on the left boot, back to the middle of the ground. Banfield couldn't take the mark. Picked up there, Davis. Not too many players coming past him. Now he's got one. Goes back to Hodgson on that left boot. Little short kick was good because he had Hutchison by himself. So Hutchison now looking towards Jacka. He's leading at him now. He goes short, goes wide. It's a good kick.
Oh, that's a good kick.
And a good mark. So he goes back now and we'll have a shot for goal. Sam Jacka.
Well, I tell you what, from what we saw last week when he went forward, and I'm not going to say because it's different conditions, but he had two shots from out there last week at Bannockburn and kicked them dead straight through the middle.
He did too,
which means he's got no hope here.
Yep, you've just put the big moz on him.
Yep. No.
Yeah.
Straight through the middle.
Lines up. It looks okay at the moment.
Now, for God's sake.
Hang on. It's
yes, a goal.
Sammy Jack has got his first of the afternoon and the third now for Thompson. They're 3-3. They trail in blue on 3-13. 4 minutes gone. The third quarter of the Grandi Cycling Sports third quarter scoreboard.
I've got to be honest with you. I don't think I've seen a backman who's played backline for nearly every time we've seen him. I don't think I've seen one go down and kick as straight as he does and kick as beautifully for goal as he does. He's just like he's a forward, isn't it? He just goes bang straight through the middle. You get a tape measure out there and there wouldn't have been a couple of mil either side. Straight through the middle. He did it twice last week. And he'll be in my team of the year. Don't you worry about that, Sammy Jagger. And it all started when we didn't think he should be playing in the league. He played a great game and he's moved on from there. Well done, son.
Central's taken the lead again against Winch at the Duck Pond. 5 points up. Back here, Baden gets it down, but rode by Dean Muir. Gets it towards centre half forward. Wiseman got a hand in there. Was Rusty. Good work. Burke comes out. Handball away to Best. Out of mid-air. Good kick. But Maguire back there and takes the mark for Thompson. Oh, turns the ball over. Jones comes across. Tresize just stood and waited for it. Jones tries to tap it in front. He does. Bowman, left foot kick. Back to the top of the square. Seddon takes no,
he's dropped
take the mark. And Thompson push it through for a rush behind. So another one to the
Someone's got to get back out here on Gardner.
So the quick kick in. McLeish takes the mark. And Gardner still on centre wing by himself.
Come back, Rob, come back.
Muir's picked him up now. Called to play on, so he wants to switch the play. Oh, dangerous kick.
No, he's right.
To Tresize in the opposite back pocket, takes the mark. This is the Crucial kick, though. He chips it back to Hodgson. In the opposite back pocket again. Then he chips over the top to Denham, who takes the mark. Still inside defensive 50. Gardner gives him a lead. Wiseman's in the middle. He goes short to Maguire. Sets it
always going to happen, wasn't it?
It was. The turnover. Best handball inboard. Cations. Had a bit of a dodge. Got it around a low. Gets around.
God, hold the ball.
Gardner got the tackle on. And that's no advantage. So Dalton Grundle will put the tackle on pretty quick. And it will be a free kick to Thompson.
Gee, 3 risky kicks in a row, and you think sooner or later they're going to be spoiled, and it happened.
So Gardner at half back for Thompson. Along the line, terrible kick. Muir gets back there and takes it easily on centre wing. So turnover. Hawks have got it now. Manganelli in the middle. He elects to go along the line. That's a terrible looking kick, but might get to best. He can't take the mark. Close to the boundary line. Keeps it in. Now he can't. And out of bounds for a throw in. Right half forward.
One of the Grozers there wanted out in the full.
So boundary throw in. Oh, short boundary throw in too. Hybens. Hegarty takes it from the ruck contest. Umpire.
What was the free kick for?
Take it out of the ruck.
But he kicked it.
You're not allowed to take it out of the ruck, though.
Was he actually in the ruck?
No, he wasn't in the ruck. The ball goes back inside. Oh, Tressai should have taken the mark. It's an half back. He got some support. Hole gives it away by a hand to Spokes. Can run through the middle. Right foot kick. Long to half forward. Jack has got 2 on him. Getting back there. Filet first. Good pick up, Jack Filet. Handball. Davis comes at it. Groz is there as well. Grozdanovsky falls towards Jacker again. His handball. Spills free to Davis. His handball towards Scott. Runs around on the right foot and kicks the goal.
He's got a goal there. Beautiful goal.
Scott. If you don't mind, close to the boundary line, wheeled around and kicked it on his right foot and kicked the fourth for Thompson. 4-3-27. They close the gap in Belize 3-14-32. The Grandy Cycle and Sport third quarter scoreboard, 7 played.
What's that, 5 points? 5 points of difference after being massacred for a half of football.
Tell me this.
And 10 scoring shots difference.
Who says there's a rule that you can't take it out the ruck?
You got to nominate for the ruck.
Yeah.
If the ball comes in and you're not one of the nominated ones and you take it out of the ruck, it's a free kick.
Oh, so the ruckman can take it out of the ruck as long as he gets rid of it by hand or by foot.
Correct.
Yeah, okay. So the bloke who went up in the ruck wasn't the ruck.
Well, he didn't really go up in the ruck. It just fell into his arms because the boundary umpire threw the ball in short, which was just the way it was.
Well, get the boundary umpire to throw it in again.
That's exactly right.
So the ball comes in now, goes to Logan, ends up in the hands of Hutchison. He gets on the right boot, little kick back towards centre wing. Ball runs free. Gerard leads in the race with the ball, goes back and collects it, little chip over the top, and Hutchison continues, picks the ball up, looks back inside, good kick to Grundle. He takes a mark just on the point of the centre square, or just outside the point of the centre square, and probably just outside range. Hutchison loomed dangerously behind, but now he goes back and steadies himself.
Would take a pretty good kick from here, Smithy.
I think so. I'm just trying to pick. Oh, no, he might be the 50-metre line. There's the top of it there, so.
It's hard to see it, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't think the lines are too far apart up that end of the ground anyway. So
they can't be.
Grundle now steps in and kicks from on that 50. He chipped at the ball and it went to the pocket and over to the boundary line. Will be thrown back in. 20 metres around from the behind post. So they have another opportunity.
Let me give you a scenario. If the boundary umpire throws it in badly and it goes to a player who's not nominated in the ruck, he has to practically get away and get out of the way and not touch it.
Yeah.
Well, people don't do that.
No. Instincts take over.
Yeah.
Ball at the back of the contest again, runs free. Picked up this time Denham, got the ball free, little kick to the boot, runs out of the contest now, going back to pick the ball up. Seddon tapped it further afield, went to Grozdanovsky, can handball over the top to Best. Best can go on his right boot now, kicks back towards the goals with a banana. Banana went across the face and out of bounds on the full far side of the ground. So free kick will go out there to Thompson, and Wiseman takes his time to get over the fence now and gets back into the field of play, wins possession of the ball, decides to play on now and comes straight up the middle. He's going to look for Scott and then says he went too far. So now...
How was Sam Jackers call? Are you going to call whatever they say? Yes. I would say after that one, yes. He's allowed to ask. He's the captain.
So Hutchison now from about, it must be better than 15 because that's about how far he ran. So it's got to be 16. 16 metres out directly in front. And a chance just to extend that margin for Inverleigh, currently at that 5 points. So he takes his time, comes in, kicks it goal, umpire goes across and he is offline, so through for a minor score. 3:15 now to the home side. They still lead. Thompson are 4 goals 3 and ticked over 10 minutes, third quarter, the Grand Cyclone Sports third quarter scoreboard. And he wouldn't have missed too many from there, I wouldn't think, rubbing his time.
No, jeez. I'll tell you what, Macca must be pulling his hair out because I bloody well am, and I don't brag for either side.
Hodgson from fullback for Thompson. Kicks it long down the middle, looking for Baden. Jones over the back, off hands. Johnson handball away to Holwell. From half-back to half-forward. Davis on a long lead. Violet next to him. Davis kept it in front. Pick-up was good. Then he got around. He dropped the footy. Umpire said yes, he did. Oh, it's a slow punts too.
Yeah.
He likes the punts. He's very artistic at the punts, that umpire.
No, you got to go back, Gutty. Can't continue from there, son.
So de Blasio tried to play on. He's going to have to come back over the mark, though. So the ball will come back to him. So Justin de Blasio, defensive side of centre wing on the outer side. Manganelli makes a lateral lead for him. He goes down the line, though. Punched away, tried by McLeish against Grundle. Was enough to see it over the boundary line for a throw-in. And we will have that on centre wing on the outer side. Baden works his way down. Jones having a run on the ruck at the moment as well. Hybens forward against Wiseman. So throw in. Baden pushes it to the front. Handball back towards Jones. A throw, said the umpire. Free kick to Thompson. McLeish is going to take it. So he's defensive side of centre wing. Thought about short. He called to play on. Now he does go short, close to the boundary line. Holwell takes the mark. He chips the ball back in. Dangerous to Maguire. Going to have 3 against him. And they might turn the ball over. They have. Best gets it away by hand. Now Perrott, left foot kick to the pocket. Burke up against Alderding. Burke at behind. Handball over the top was okay if somebody was there, though, for Inverleigh. They weren't. Denham. Burke worked hard, though. Keep it in. Perrott tries to tap it backwards. He threw it in the end. The umpire said play on. Back towards centre, towards 50. And that's holding the ball, said the umpire. So Thompson will take the free kick. Now they want to switch it. Come towards Hutchinson. Still inside defensive 50 at half back. Scott gives him a lead. Still leading for him. He elects to go further and turns it over. You reckon Dan Gros did nicely. Scott comes up to help out, though. Help out Banfield. Now he needs some support. The handball to nobody in particular. Stacey left it behind. Brackley, handball backwards. It was okay to Baxter. Gets it out to Drew. Still on centre wing. Chips the ball over the top. Was good to Manganelli. Takes the mark in front of Hodgson. So another opportunity for the Hawks. He goes wide. It's okay. Seddon takes the mark in front of Hutchinson. So Seddon called to play on. Spears the pass towards Best. Tapped away by Denham was good. Alderding. Oh, too slow. Dropped the footy.
Gone.
Way too slow. Advantage paid. Hutchie's not going to miss this one. And he kicks the goal. Blake Hutchinson kicks his first of the afternoon. And that is the 4th for Inverleigh. They go to 4-15. And they lead Thompson 4-3. And that is on the De Grande Cyclone Sport third quarter scoreboard. 14 minutes played.
Well, I think it just illustrates the fact that probably the best way to kick a goal from at the moment for Inverleigh is to kick it from 1.5 metres out, because you cannot miss from there because they've missed from everywhere else. And I'm still flabbergasted that they've had so many shots at goal, but not just so many shots at goal. If you were doing percentages, it'd have to be nearly 90% 10 played in Inverleigh's forward line, would you think?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You know, maybe a little bit across the middle and 5, 6, 7% in Thompson's forward line. It's just crazy.
So back in the middle we go. This time Jones up over the top. Ball comes down. Not a clean possession now it is, and it's Baden that gets the ball out of the middle, goes into their half-forward line. Runs free. Scott leads in the race for the ball. Tackled there by Cations. No prior opportunity. Umpire says
give it a
going to
mate.
come in and take possession.
That's good.
Umpire with the ball now, as we said, just outside their forward 50. Thompson's we're talking about. Ruckman go at it again. Jones is there and over the top. He brings it down to Drew. Gets the handball away to Brackley. On the left boot, delivers the ball. Goes towards the half-forward line. Best lets the ball run over the top. And he's going to be chased down by Wiseman, but it's Best that goes back and collects it. Puts boot to ball. Little kick up and under. Mark not taken there. Footy. Size. He goes back and recovers it. Handballs away as far as Muir. Long handball back into Drew. Drew steadies. Kicks into the forward line. Burke on a lead. Strong mark.
Well done, Jordan Drew. He took his time. Didn't panic. Took his time. Waited for the lead to reach its zenith. And hit him right in the chest.
He's zenith. Listen to you.
Well, that's at the hot. Oh, come on, you blokes.
Come on, you
It's all right for you blokes that didn't do Form 4 at Werribee Tech.
So Burke has one for the afternoon.
Yeah, I missed
and
it.
a chance to kick his second and the fifth for Inverleigh. He lines up. Kick is okay off the boot, but he's drifting.
Well, it wasn't.
Through for a minor score. And it's now 4-16 to Inverleigh and 4-3 to Thompson. Burke with 1 goal, 16 minutes gone, third quarter. So the ball now back with Hodgson, kicked into Holwell and goes forward now. Jacker with the sit over the back, didn't actually.
It
wasn't a bad attempt at a mark. Anyway, Alderding's got the ball. His kick was okay. Fenivesi, haven't seen him much for the day.
No.
Handball goes out towards Scott. He can't take clean possession of the ball. And it's picked up there in Bullee. They're in trouble here. Ball. Umpire's got the legs spread. Arms out. Punts. And free kick goes to the Thompson side. So again, ball long from Hodgson into the forward line. The only one going across there is Grundle, and he takes the mark. So Grundle now to his feet quickly. Player wide and short is Baxter, and he goes in that direction. So Baxter now with the ball. Straight up the ground he's looking. Has to be low, had to be a good kick.
It was a good
Found
kick.
Seddon, he takes off, takes it and goes, asking players to come at him. Long kick.
What happened there?
Oh, he said he's gone too far.
Oh, come on.
We got turnover of the ball now. Ball out wide. The mark has been taken out there. Gardner. So Reese Hall will deliver the ball to him. He was going to go short to Spokes, but now goes short. But the only way short is Jones, and he's long. And he's taken the mark and falls over in the contest. So Jones now gets to his feet. Goes out the back. Gerard swooping around the back, slips as his kick, and a mark not taken by Jacker. He's trying to claim it. Umpire, how will he see it? Umpire says you are gone. He's let things go. He's still running around. Now he says it's mine. So a ball up to take place. Yeah, about true centre-half forward position for the Thompson side. Baden doing the ruck work against Jones. Baden gets the ball down. Picked up there. Spokes going away from goal. Handballs goes back to Stacey. Steadies. Gets around one. Loads up. Goes long. Back towards the goal square. Fenivesi is there, but also going back. Marcus taken by Filet. He plays on quickly. Comes Clubber inside of the ground. The spoil from Gardner was okay. Picked up there by Kittle. He gets the handball away and then goes towards Drew. Drew's got the ball now. He gives the handball back to Bowman. Bowman tries to fend off. Put under a bit of pressure. Now it's high. Is it high against the tackler or high against the fenderer?
50.
And now it's going to be 50. So the kick did not
You
go
want to be
back.
careful to get another 50.
It doesn't matter. I think you're going to be in the goal square anyway.
Kicking it from the bowling club.
So Kittle will go from about 60 to 10 metres out. And you would think Jackie Kittle would kick this. He's a bit of a goal kicker. So the margin at the moment is 13 points. He can bring it back to 7 with a good kick. As I said, distance now not going to be a problem. Accuracy the only thing. He runs round and he has missed by a long, long way. Through for a minor score. So Thompson now to 4 goals 4. Inverleigh on 4-16. And 20 minutes gone. Third quarter to Granny Cycling Sports. Third quarter scoreboard.
4 points of difference at the duck pond. Should have gone there.
Don't say that.
Should have gone to the duck pond. Grubby, Corio. 27 points down. So, fullback Baxter has it for Inverleigh. Goes to the outer side, long kick. Good kick for distance. Maguire over the back, Seddon over the back as well, though, and he picks it up, runs free in centre wing, goes with the right foot kick towards Burke. He's not going to be able to get there in time. And out of bounds on the full, possibly, yes, it is. Denham will take the free kick. Chips the ball. McLeish takes it, Tresize laterally, centre half back. Drives it towards centre wing. Good kick. Gardner goes up. Should have taken the mark. Didn't. Wiseman, third there. Handball to Hodgson. On centre wing goes to half forward. Davis on a lead. Oh, good mark. Front of Filet. Oh, dangerous kick. Inside, just lucky. Banfield, he wants to switch the ball as well. Across towards Jones. Got a couple against him. Free kick. Marks. Well, no, free kick. Chop the arm, so Jones has got it. 50 from goal, possibly too far out to score. Jacker in the square, he chips the ball to Hybens, who plays for the other team. Now, but they fall over. Spokes, he should have taken it too, so litany of problems. Oh, free kick. Oh, holding the ball. Gee whiz.
Aren't you glad you don't coach anymore?
Oh, yes.
Pulling your hair out.
Yeah.
My
free
God.
kick to Thompson. So, I think Spokes has got it. So Jack Spokes will shoot for goal from 35 out, slight angle. No guarantee to kick it though, can I tell you? Just because of the way it's going this afternoon. Heard somebody say before they thought the footy was flat. Comes in, right foot kick, hasn't made the distance. Big pack there, Baxter tried to tap it through and they did. It hit the post and through for one behind. So Thompson go to 4-5-29. Trailing Inverleigh 4-16-40. DeGrande Cycle Sport third quarter scoreboard, 22 minutes played.
Ball quickly to the back pocket. Seddon takes the mark now and plays on. Looks inboard, goes towards centre wing. Great kick, and the mark out the back was taken by Brackley. That's travel every bit of 60, I reckon, and hit him on the chest. The ball over the top now. Alderding going back with courage. Can't take the mark as Burke was coming the other way. And he definitely let him know he was coming into a contest. Ball's gone over the boundary line, so he'll have the ball to be thrown back in now by the umpire. About to be thrown back in. Jones front position, does nicely, gets the ball at the back low, couldn't take it with him. Drew is there, picked up there. Manganelli couldn't get it cleanly. Hutchison does, kicks into the head of Gardner, rebound. Spokes coming through, tried to take it with him, got little boot to ball, went as far as de Blasio.
Oh.
His kick went backwards, so it's mistake after mistake, but it's Grozdanovsky runs onto it. Then he left the ball behind, picked up by Filet, tried to get the handball away to Manganelli. He's got over the top of the ball and it's working hard. I think Kittle's in there with him as well. Umpire comes in and says, I will take possession of the ball. So it was a chain of errors there, and the ball's ended up on the half-forward line for the Thompson side. 11-point margin at the present time. Ball tapped down, kicked forward by McLeish. Goes into their forward line, coming through. Ball is not taken cleanly. Kicked off the ground there by Cations. Now the race is on. Now his umpire's call kicking in danger. So free kick goes to the Thompson side. Recipient, Scott, is it? Yes, it is. Sam Jacker just telling him to take his time and kick the goal. So Scott from about 30 metres out. Not much of an angle to work with. Now the umpire's asking him to play stop as Reece Holwell's too close to him. So he comes in now, Scott, off a couple of steps, kicks long towards goal. It is going across the face and we push through for another minor score. So it's struck the Thompson side now. They're 4-6. And Inverleigh on 4-16. 24 minutes gone. Third quarter, the Grandest Slogan Sports third quarter scoreboard.
Baxter kicks into the back pocket. And Grozdanovsky takes the mark, goes along the line, off Hutchinson's hands, over the top crowd. The loose man, Bowman, gives it away. They're running nicely on centre wing, go long with the kick towards Burke on a long lead. In front of Alderding, takes the mark. Oh, look at Michael Best. Turn around and kick it to him. He's in the goal square by himself. If he can get there, it doesn't though. Holds up. Dan Gros punched away by Wiseman. Falls into the arms of Stacey. Somehow got it to Baden. He goes towards centre half back. Hawks with the numbers. Kick off the ground by Bowman.
Danger.
Across the ground. Gardner comes across against Muir. They got the numbers though. Inverleigh. Lowe gives it away to Grundle. Gets around Gardner too easily. Right foot kick. Top of the square. Who's going to go? Burke. Oh, got his hands to it. Through the middle. The pack spokes. Went right, then came left. Dangerous kick. Back. Oh. Towards Holwell, he gives a shepherd for Stacey.
That's a great shepherd. That's hurt.
Yeah,
That's hurt him.
He has too. He get hurt best, and he goes towards centre wing. Davis off the back of the pack. Scott, free kick hold, said the umpire. Going to go to Paul Davis. Best still down behind play. So he's on centre wing, Davis. He's got Fenevesi in the pocket. He goes in that direction. Good kick, and in front of Baxter takes the mark. So Fenevesi possibly still too far out to score. He's 45 out. He plays on, Fenevesi, and is always going to miss it. Skinny kick and through for one behind. So they go to 4-7-31. Thompson, Inverleigh, 4-16-40, and that is on the DeGrande Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard. 26 minutes played. Travis Maguire giving you a bit of
Yeah, he is.
injury update, is he?
Yeah. Telling him to harden up and toughen up, but I tell you what, it hit him hard, and I don't think there's any physical injuries, shoulders and that. I think it knocked the stuffing out of him. He might have a bit of concussion, actually.
So Baxter now plays on, goes by himself. Ooh, lucky he didn't run any further. Umpire's just about to blow the whistle in, I think. Going back to centre wing, that's a great kick over the back. Mark is taken there by Filet. So on centre wing, Filet looks back inside. Two players, goes to Muir, the longer option. Wiseman intercepts, picked up there by Gardner, got the handball away, was okay. Into Hole, over the top, goes to Davis, needs a favourable bounce, gets around one, got the handball outside. And the ball is kicked into the goal square by Johnson. Is it okay?
Oh,
it's nearly Jam Jacker made a good attempt at it anyway. It ends up in the hands of Seddon. Brings the ball back outside, and the marker's taken out there. And away Inverleigh goes. So Filet now from the half-back line. Kicks back towards centre wing. Grundle's out the back. Ball. Mark is taken. Takes it and goes now. Little short chip. Burke presents well. Comes up and takes the mark. So now Burke has options long if he goes quickly to Manganelli. He's the target. Can they get back? Manganelli stands under it and takes the mark.
The ball sat there for an hour and they still couldn't get back to him.
So Manganelli now with an opportunity just to stretch that margin a little bit further.
I need to find out what the injury is. This is the biggest thing that happens in the game, this is. If he's injured, he could miss finals.
No, he's all right.
But if he's got concussion or something wrong with his jaw, you can look at the video. He might have got struck in the head.
He's fine.
So Manganelli kicks that goal. It's okay off the boot, and it is a goal. So Manganelli has got a goal, his first of the afternoon, and the fifth now for Inverleigh. They're 5-16. They lead Thompson on 4-7. We have ticked towards 28 minutes, third quarter, the DeGrande Cycling Sports third quarter scoreboard.
Well, they're starting to kick a bit straighter now, Smithy.
Bloody just.
I just worry. That looked like a good shepherd to me. But
Yeah, fine.
in today's laws,
I'd probably get 6 weeks.
you cannot touch a bloke in the head, Jason.
Right, Richard.
Especially if he comes off the ground for the rest of the game. There could be something in this.
Back in the middle. Baden, Hybens, both get a hand to it. Through the middle. Seddon, right foot kick towards half forward. Rusty in front.
That's the mark of the day from the smallest bloke on the ground. You little beauty, Rusty.
Plays on now. Left foot kick. Top towards Manganelli.
That's the second best.
And he takes the mark and shoots the goal from 40 out directly in front. Do you know what, Grubby? I reckon we get Jack in here for special comments because he's better than you.
Well, come in, Jack. Come in the door. We'll plug the other thing in. Could be my last day on it anyway.
So Manganelli, 40 out directly in front. Comes in. Just kicked the last one a minute ago. He comes in. Right foot kick. Goal. So he kicks his second of the afternoon. 2 in a minute for him. And the 6th for Inverleigh. They go to 6-16-52. And they lead Thompson 4-7-31 to DeGrande Cycling Sport. Third quarter scoreboard, 29.5 played.
Well, Toby's got his kicking boots on.
Good boy, Toby!
Central's 5 points up
Oh, that's a cliffhanger. That could go all the way home to the wire.
37 minutes, Manaka, the last quarter.
Oh, not another one down. That could happen down there too. Oh, Jerry Artie falling asleep.
Belpo still 14 points up on Geelong West.
I told you that'd be close, didn't I? I always thought they were a chance to give them a run for their money. The Cheetahs, or the Giants now, aren't
The Giants.
The Tigers of Bannockburn are back. Ball thrown up. Contest was good out of the middle, and Seddon comes forward again. Goes looking towards Burke. Leads in the race for the ball. Coming the other way was Grundle. He picks the ball up. Got the handball outside to Manganelli. Can he make it three? Can't get around Hutchison. Went to ground. Tapped it further afield. Picked up Bowman. Put his head down. Tackled. Need to get the ball. Dropping the ball, says the umpire. Good call. And Thompson, the recipient of the free kick. And it goes to Maguire. So Maguire now with that ball. Deep in their defensive end, the pocket, back pocket, little short chip up over the top. Burke will intercept. Mark is not taken. It's out of bounds on the full, a little bit wide. So this will be Jason Burke now with the ball on the far side of the ground. He's going to bring the ball back in. Umpire's asking him to go back. Manganelli was a good lead, but the ball will go back.
they? Well, if he's lining them up, you cannot play on it because it's time off.
So Burke, another opportunity now. It goes back, looking for his brother. It's out in front. Marker's not taken. In the hands of Wiseman, tackled by Hybens. And it will be a ball up, forward pocket. And Wiseman hands the ball back to the umpire. So thrown up now again. Hybens, a big tap back towards the goals. Picked up Wiseman, and he will put it through for a minor score. So 17 behinds now, 6-17. I've got him down for 5 rush, could be 4, but doesn't matter. That's just contributing to that factor. But Wiseman plays on now and goes long. Kicks goes to the half-back line. No one can put their hand on it, but Muir was there. Goes to Hutchison as the siren sounds to win the third quarter, which will see Inverleigh going at 6-17, and they lead Thompson on 4-7. Goal kickers, Manganelli with 2, both in that quarter. 1 each to Bowman, Hutchison, Shane Burke, Michael Best, and for the Thompson side, 2 to Davis, 1 each to Jacker and Scott.
So, three-quarter time Inverleigh, 6-17-53 they lead. Thompson by 22 points, 4-7-31. We'll take a break and come back with the final quarter match day live after this on 94.7 The Pulse.